And to shed more light on the importance of this meeting, we are joined over the phone by Ms. Monica Williams, International Relations Analyst. Good afternoon, Monica.
Good afternoon.
So what are the main economic areas of cooperation between Egypt and Equatorial Guinea and the importance of today's meeting?
As we know that Egypt has positioned itself as a key partner in Equatorial Guinea development through various initiatives, and economic cooperation between Egypt and Equatorial Guinea focus on several key sectors.
Yes.
First one is the energy and infrastructure development. Egypt is a leader in energy production and engineering, has offered to assist Equatorial Guinea in modernizing its energy infrastructure, particularly in oil and gas projects. And Egypt companies such as those involved in construction and renewable energy have expressed interest in participating in major development projects in Guinea. And on the other side, when we talk on the trade and investment, the two nations are working to increase bilateral trade, with Egypt aiming to export construction materials, machinery, and consumer goods to Guinea. Egyptian investors as well are encouraged to explore opportunities in sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, and telecommunications. And on the other side, if we can say that it's economic cooperation or cooperation, and on the technical assistance and capacity building level, Egypt has provided scholarships and professional training programs for Equatorial Guinean students in fields like medicine, engineering, and diplomacy.
Yes, Monica, how have Egypt and Equatorial Guinea developed their diplomatic relations over time?
In a security cooperation is a vital component of Egypt and Equatorial relations, as both countries recognize the importance of maintaining peace and stability in Africa in a diplomatic way. And they are turned on the counterterrorism and intelligence sharing. Egypt has extensive experience in combating terrorism and and it's offered technical support training to Union security forces. And on the peacekeeping and African Union and national level, both nations actively participate in AU and African Union peacekeeping missions and regional security initiatives. They advocate for a stronger African solution to conflict resolution and crisis management.
Yes, how do Egypt and Equatorial Guinea engage in African and international diplomacy?
Both countries are strong advocates for African unity and representation in global affairs. They collaborate within organizations like African Union. As we said, Egypt and Ecuador work together to strengthen African Union mechanism for peace, economic development, and integration. They support initiatives for greater African self-cooperation and variance in sectors such as health, education, security. And in United Nations and global forums, we can see that Egypt and Equatorial Guinea emphasize African voice in international organizations, pushing for more representation in UN Security Council and other global bodies. And they advocate for sustainable development and climate change, fair trade policies that benefit African nations as a whole. And they promote for African economic partnership, South-South cooperation through initiatives like intra-African trade agreements and investment forums.
Yes, Monica, also the meeting also discussed the security and peace situation in the African continent, ways to achieve stability in Africa, as well as to strengthen the mechanism of action in the African Union. How do you see this?
As we said before earlier, that security cooperation is a vital component of Egypt and Union relation. Both recognize the importance of maintaining peace and stability in Africa. Peacekeeping and African Union initiative, and both nations actively participate in AU-led peacekeeping missions and regional security initiatives.
Yes. Yes, Monica Williams, International Relations Analyst, thank you for being with us. Dear viewers, short break and we'll be back, so stay tuned.